What's up guys, RuppDat here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last episode, we slayed the last of Yunalesca's guardian fiends, the Spectral Keeper, and then learned a couple of interesting things about the final Aeon process. Namely, that we have to sacrifice one of our guardians, well Yuna does, in order to actually get the damn thing. So in this episode, we're gonna go have a little chat with Yunalesca, and see if that's really what we have to do, or if there's another way around it. You're hiding something from us, Yunalesca, and we're gonna find out what. Alright, lady, come on out and spill the beans.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes sin in its place. And thus is sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never-ending? But if we atone for our crimes, sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement! It's been our only hope all these years!
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No!
Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope.
Poor Auron.
Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
Kinda seems like a loaded question at this point, Yunalesca. Yuna?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spira's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimari. Kimari protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
Ah, I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
And here we go! We are actually gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. This is probably the one boss I've been worrying about since the Seymour Flux fight. Potentially, depending on how prepared you are, she can be just as dangerous. Now appropriate, there's a thunderstorm going on while I'm recording this. Yunalesca has 3 forms, each one worse than the last. Reaper of Souls, how appropriate. Yunalesca's first form has 24,000 HP. All of her forms share MP... Well, all her forms share stats except for HP and abilities. She has 500 MP, 20 strength, 30 magic, 50 defense, 40 magic defense, 40 agility. And in her first form, she will use Absorb to steal your HP, and she will use Sleep, Silence, and Blind as counterattacks to pretty much everything you do. Also, she has a normal attack that will pretty much remove just about all your buffs except for Reflect, I believe. If I'm wrong, something will probably say so. And I do love how the battle arena kind of pans around here a bit at times. But Yunalesca can or cannot be a walk in the park depending on where you're at and what your tactic is. My tactic's going to be probably kind of erratic because I really don't have much of a strategy, but I'm willing to give it a try and see what happens. Shut up, Rain. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not, but anyway. I did a bit of grinding off screen to prepare for this fight. Both my main character and Auron threw a skill sphere, no quick hit, which is going to be really nice because it allows them to land hits while spending MP, while also reducing the time between when they can next attack. With Yuna, I also have access to Holy, which is Yunalesca's weakness, and a very good one to have because Yuna will actually probably have the highest magic rating on your entire party at this point in the game, even higher than Lulu. I think I am actually going to start by casting Reflect on Yuna and see what happens. Okay. Yep, Reflect is still intact, so I was ran that after all. RuppDat is blind. Let's use a cheer then. And with Auron, I'm going to go ahead and use Quick Hit. That blindness is probably going to be getting on my nerves here pretty shortly, but I'm willing to take the risks and see what happens. Okay, Yuna's turn. I think I'm going to actually use it to Esuna Auron. Get rid of the blindness. Yeesh. Fair enough. Quick Hit. This is probably going to be my tactic, at least for Yunalesca's first form. Esuna to try and get rid of... Well, in that case, let's, Wait, no, I got Reflect on Yuna. Okay, probably not my brightest move. Let's just do a normal attack, just because just in case it missed, I didn't want to waste the MP. And same with Orin. Yuna, I am going to... Essing on my mate. Oh, he's not blinded anymore. That only lasts for one turn? That's weird. Whatever. Let's go quick hit. And now he's blinded. That much I can confirm. Alright, actually, you know what? Let's get a reflect on... Let's get a reflect on RuppDat. I'm probably going to be using this party for the majority of the fight, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know how much reflect is going to help right now, but... I can never tell if those blind spells she's casting are actually... spells or not. Let's... I was gonna say, I should have some eye drops. And with Yuna, I am going to... You know what? Voice crack. Let's use Holy. Let's start ripping away at Yunalesca's health with Holy. Damage limit. Very nice. Yup. There you go. That just kind of proved to myself, really. So, with that said, let's have RuppDat use Quick Hit. And Yunalesca's first form is down. Now she's going to move on to her second form, which, as I said, each form is worse than the last. And I'm not just talking about how she looks. She will always start her second form off with this, Hellbiter, which pretty much zombifies, well, inflicts zombie on everyone. I gotta stop calling it zombify. Or maybe I shouldn't stop. In this form, she will use Hellbiter, like she just did, in order to inflict zombie upon your characters. Then she will use healing spells such as Cura, Curaga, and Regen in order to do damage to your characters while they are inflicted with zombie. And she also still has access to Absorb. I don't think she has yeah. Pretty sure she's lost her counterattacks at this point, so that's one benefit. I am going to go ahead and use... Actually, you know what? I'm going to use eye drops on Orin. Just to get rid of that darkness on him. Yeah. And let's go ahead and use Quick Hit. Yeah, now her normal attacks pretty much become a pretty permanent counterattack. With Yuna, I am going to get a Reflect up on Orin now. So this way her healing spells... Well, I now just realize how stupid that kind of is in hindsight, because she will heal herself. And Yunalesca, to my knowledge, is immune to zombie herself. Can you see how well I thought this through? Let's use a Holy Water on RuppDat. And with Orin, let's go ahead and heal him. I got plenty of high potions and stuff to spare. And let's go ahead and have him use Quick Hit. And with Yuna, I guess I can just dispel the regen. Yeah, this isn't as bad as I thought. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. Orin, I'm gonna go ahead and use a holy water on him too, because I'm gonna need to heal him here pretty shortly, just to be on the safe side. And go ahead and have RuppDat use a X potion. And with Yuna, let's go ahead and once again dispel that regen. And here goes Hellbiter again, so I've got a field full of zombies once more. Theoretically, you can get around this with zombie-proof armor. Zombie ward might work as well, but I'm making no guarantees on that one. But in all honesty, unless you have death-proof armor, I would recommend just letting the zombie status be. You will see why soon enough. And another thing, but I can probably just leave all of them zombified since they've all got reflect up. Yunalesca can't touch them with her healing magic. It'll be a pain in the ass to heal, but I can worry about that when the time comes. So that said, let's launch a holy at her. And another regen, like I care. Quick hit. Have Orin follow suit. I don't know why she counterattacks at pure random, but I guess she just does. Not that it's really too big of a concern, because as you can see, it's pretty weak, and it doesn't get rid of reflect. Yeah, that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Not too much, but... And RuppDat's running low on MP. I just realized I don't have any ethers. How the hell do I not have ethers? I have elixirs, but those are kind of worthless while I am zombified. Whatever, it's not too big of a worry. I don't exactly need quick hit to beat her. It would have been nice, but I can still use it with Orin though. Alright, Yunalesca, what are you doing now? Regen again. Like I care all that much. And Yuna's out of MP for Holy. Well. I guess I can just dispel the regen then. Only for her to pretty much put it back on herself. Meh. Not too big of a concern. Alright. With Yuna, I'm gonna go ahead and dispel the regen again. I'm really gonna need to do something about this zombie status here pretty shortly. But I'm not right now. I think Orin's next hit is actually gonna kill her. So, that said, I will give you fair warning now, so listen carefully. Yunalesca's third form will always start the battle immediately with a move called Mega Death, which will instantly kill all of your characters. If you do not have death-proof armor, Death Ward cannot guarantee safety, so that's why I said death-proof. Or if you do not have at least one character on the field inflicted with the zombie status, wait until she at least uses Hellbiter to zombify your characters before you kill her second form. Otherwise, you are going to lose immediately once she goes into her third form. There is no way around it. And it's good to also keep the zombie status on at least one character for the duration of her third form, because she will spam Mega Death at random intervals if you're not careful. So, fair warning. I have a party full of zombies right now, so Mega Death isn't going to do shit. Which is perfectly fine with me. So that said, Yunalesca's third form, probably the ugliest one of all. And that's why. There's some nightmare fuel for you. And as I said, here comes Megadeth starting off. She will always get the first move, so you cannot try and dodge this. Well, at least dodge it by trying to cut her off with a pass anyway. Yunalesca's third form. By far her strongest. 60,000 HP. The rest of her stats, as I've said before, are pretty much the same. She carries over Absorb, Hellbiter, Curaga, and Regen from her second form. But she will also add Osmos, which will drain your MP, Megadeth, which you just saw, and I've got it specifically highlighted because that's the one you really need to watch out for. And she also has an attack called Mind Blast, which inflicts damage as well as Confuse and Curse on Aeons. That one's only for Aeons, though, so your overdrives are still intact. Speaking of overdrives, I might as well get to using mine. Which, I should also point out, I finally got my main character's next overdrive. Took me long enough. God, that is the stupidest thing ever. Anyway, her I'm going to start hitting Yunalesca with Slice and Dice. Perfect. Slice and Dice is probably his best overdrive in all honesty. Just because you get to run around, well, this is mostly if you're hitting in one character with it, and do quite a bit of damage. And Yunalesca's counterattack remains. I should probably start worrying about this zombie status, so let's get rid of it. Oh, that's going to become a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and start dispelling the reflex, because honestly, I can take her killing my characters with Curaga and simply reviving them over healing her. At this point, that's probably the more preferable option. I'm gonna leave Orin with the zombie for now, simply because of the fact that she still has Megadeth looming, because I really don't need to heal him at this point. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on getting it off RuppDat too, just because I'm not sure what she's going to do on her turn. Hellbiter, which means I would have to remove Zombie on Yuna anyway. Fair enough. See, this is where any excess holy waters you still have left over from the Seymour Flux fight are really going to come in handy. Because you're going to need a lot of them to deal with Yunalesca. Let's use a high potion on him. And with Yuna, since she's got her reflect off, I'm going to go ahead and use Cura. And here comes Mind Blast, which does look kind of cool, admittedly. Pretty weak, though. Oh, shit. The confusion, right. I'm surprised RuppDat survived it. I have remedies. So let's start using them. Oh, shit. Well, that's no good. Orin, you dumbass. Well, I guess I can't really blame him too much. He is confused after all. So let's go ahead and fix that. I am running low on remedies though, so this is gonna become a severe worry. Especially now! It's actually probably a good idea I remove... Oh, wait. Yuna survived? I didn't realize they were all free of zombie. I didn't think Remedy got rid of zombie. Well, considering Yuna's the only one alive, I should consider myself pretty damn lucky. Because, in theory, that should have also hit Yuna, and it should have killed her. But I've got some damage. I got damage control I need to play now. And now she's going to use Hellbiter. Wonderful. This is going to start becoming a problem. Holy water, holy water. I'm gonna leave Orange Zombie still. And RuppDat, let's use an X potion on Yuna, because I'd love to be able to keep her alive at least. Stop using Hellbiter. Holy water on RuppDat. And with RuppDat, I'm gonna go ahead and use... I'm just gonna go ahead and use an elixir. Get him some MP back so I can start using Quick Hit again. And with Orin, let's go ahead and show off Banishing Blade, because I don't believe I have shown it off yet. It actually does look kind of cool in all honesty. First time I've done that. So he blows alcohol on his blade, and now we've got this mystical, magical tornado. Quite a bit of damage, too. Not bad. Yuna, I'm gonna go ahead and use a holy water. Actually, no, not yet. You know what? Let's get Omega out here. I now remember that she still has a regen on. And I can't afford to risk simply trying to get rid of Zombie if Yunalesca is probably going to use Hellbiter on her next turn. So let's go ahead, get Omega out here, and use Mega Flare. Because that's probably my best bet right about now. In all honesty. Break damage limit. Take that, bitch. And I have no problems with calling Lady Yunalesca of all people a bitch at this point. I mean, that was kind of nasty that she... Damn you and your absorbs. Oh, and Osmos too. There goes all Omega's MP. Fair enough. Let's just attack while Omega's still alive. I'm honestly a bit surprised he is still alive, but that's probably not going to last too much longer. Yep. Sorry, Omega, but you served your purpose well. Though I'm pretty sure Yunalesca's healed off quite a bit of damage at this point. Alright. Get our party back out there and let's see what we got. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a holy water on Yuna. And then I'm going to use an elixir on her. Because I would love to have her full MP back so I can start spamming holies. Oh, most of that damage is gone now. Damn it. Omega's sacrifice was almost in vain. Actually, you know what? Okay, all the reflex are gone. I want to make sure that... Let's get that regen off of her now. I'll use Holy in a minute. Let's see what she's going to do first. Survey says Mind Blast. Oh, and they're all confused. Wonderful. That's the last thing I needed, and I am really worried now. Oh. Never mind, Hellbiter brought them all out. Thanks, Yunalesca. Way to be stupid. Let's use a holy water on Orin, because I'm going to need to heal him here. Like, right now. And let's go ahead and use Chiraga. And now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have wasted the MP, because Orin's going to die now. Fair enough. If that's the game you want to play, Yunalesca, fine with me. So now that I've got some semblance of control back of this fight, quick hit and holy, let's start draining her HP again. Especially now that she's got that regen off. Alright, your move, Yunalesca. What are you doing? Hellbiter. Hellbiter does look a bit cool, I will admit that, kind of. Reminiscent of Medusa, which is exactly who Yunalesca, I guess, was trying to portray. I'm running out of holy waters. Let's go ahead and use it on Yuna. I think she's my biggest worry at this point. Holy water wasted. Damn it, Yunalesca. If only it were possible for me to just use a holy water on everybody, but I don't have that luxury. Alright, Yuna, use Cura. And RuppDat. Let's go ahead and use Quick Hit. Nice. I don't know if you've been able to hear it or not, but my favorite battle theme in this game is playing in the background. I really do love this song. It kind of does fit this battle, too. Oh no, not Mind Blast. Everyone but Orin is confused. Oh joy. Remedy on RuppDat. It doesn't heal zombie. Oh yeah, it does. The hell am I thinking? For some reason I didn't think it would work there for a moment. Anyway, I got the X potions, let's use them. I can leave Yuna confused for a turn, it's not that big of a deal, because she's pretty weak in the physical department, so it's not too great of a concern. Actually, I'm getting a little concerned for Orin, but at the same time, I have a feeling she's going to use Mega Death, which would make trying to heal Orin kind of pointless. Alright, let's see if I called Mega Death correctly. No Hellbiter. Which would have made the holy water useless anyway. So, kind of smart call there. But I really do need to heal Orin now. Yunalesca is getting pretty tricky, and as you've no doubt noticed by the episode length, this has been the entire fight so far. Yunalesca's just that much of a pain in the ass. She is taking up quite a bit of time here, all on her own. This is a decently long boss fight. Which I'm hoping is going to end pretty soon. Just keep hammering away on Yunalesca with quick hits, bring her health down. It's going a lot smoother now that I've got control of this fight. And this is probably just going to kill Orin. Again. No major worry. I have Phoenix Downs to spare. Plenty of them. And let's take a huge chunk out of Yunalesca's HP now with Holy. Yuna's high magic combined with a weakness to Holy is really proving to help whenever I can get a Holy off. Quick hit. Yunalesca's actually almost down at this point. Alright, go ahead and use Hellbiter. See if I care. Quick hit again. Actually, you know what? I want Yuna to do the honors. After what Yunalesca kind of just... Oh. Even still. I'm going to try and be ironic about this a bit. I'm going to kill Yunalesca, who is supposed to bestow upon you the final Aeon, with the very first Aeon you get in the game. And you know what? Just to add insult to injury, I'm not even going to use my overdrive to do it. I'm just going to cast Thundara. And there you go! The almighty Lady Yunalesca has fallen. As I kind of showed, if you're not too terribly prepared, she can be a pain in the ass. Sort of on Seymour's level, but Seymour Flux is still a much harder boss in my opinion, and many others. It doesn't make this fight any easier though. Alright, Yunalesca. Be gone.
If I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way.
Wanna bet?
Even if there was. Even if you did destroy Sin. You, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You Yevon?
You, Yevon?
That's a new name we haven't heard before.
Zayon, forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Wrong. We still live and breathe, so there is still hope. And we will prove it. Well, that took quite a bit of time, didn't it? I think I'm actually going to stop this episode here, since Yunalesca just ate up a good 40 minutes of my time with that one boss fight. So that said, thank you guys for watching. I have been RuppDat, and next time on Final Fantasy X, we will get into the aftermath of our actions of killing Lady Yunalesca, not that she didn't deserve it, and seeing how we're going to go about taking care of Sin now. See you guys then.